time we normally leave, but I have to go today because cousin Cindy's boys are visiting, and I want to go see them and pick up a jar of cream for Jada's eczema. And Joe had to go to the auction, and I don't want these boys to be trapped waiting in the house day after day for me to come, because I'm not about to mess up nobody's holiday, okay? I hate when people do that to you when you're on holiday and you go to a certain state or a certain country and you're trapped in the house all day waiting for somebody to come pick up something. Like, So I'm like, look boys, I'm working with your schedule, I'm gonna run. So what time is it now? 11:42. Now y'all know I'm gonna come back in the thick of traffic, but it's worth it to go see these boys and get this cream for Jada. I was just remarking to Joe about how smoothly the traffic was going when it came to a standstill. So Joe says I put goat mouth on him. Do you guys have that in the West Indian countries?
Accident.
Oh, it's an accident. Hold on. That's why. Oh, are they okay? Hey, are they okay? Did anybody call for help?
Yes, sir. Nobody believe.
Joe will never be the one to call for help for you. Joe says there's 3 cars there. Somebody must have called for help. Look at this crazy one, Joe. In the convertible. So Jada called me just now to tell me that O.J. Simpson got paroled. Oh, he crazy, Joe. He cut in the lanes. I'm kind of glad O.J. got paroled, because even if you believe that O.J. killed his wife or not, he didn't get convicted of that crime. And the crime that he got convicted here was bogus, because they were all criminals. And they put him to jail because he was O.J. and they want to find a reason to punish him for the crime that he supposedly escaped. So I'm kind of glad that he got paroled, and I wish that he would stay on the straight and narrow and not get himself in no type of trouble. Here's the Pope over here. So last night I was watching the pastor on the Bible study, which it's not really Bible study, it's church. Because to me, a Bible study would mean you could raise your hand and ask questions and have like a debate back and forth about certain things, but they just get in there and preach and collect offering and that's it. So he was talking about Trump. Remember, I stopped going to church because he keeps on showing me that he's for Trump. And he was talking about he wishes that Trump would step down, because now he sees that Trump is a crook, and that all these banks that he does business with in Russia, and how he's on the hook with Russia and Russia and Russia. I'm like, where were you when this was going on last elections, you know, voting time, November? I thought these pastors all have discerning from God. You know, if I can discern it, if I can discern that Trump was not the right person to be president, why can't these other pastors discern it? So all of a sudden now, it's like, oh no, he's a crook. I hope he would step down because I don't want him to go to jail. I don't wish for him to go to jail. I just wish for him to step down, because he's messing up the country and he's oppressing the people. And God is not going to allow you to oppress his people. Well, you're happy, Mr. Pastor, because they got in their judge that they wanted to get in. That's the thing that messes up my brain, is that that judge is going to be there for life. You know, these senators and these Congress people can be removed, but it's hard to remove that judge. That's like permanent. That's like a tattoo. Dang. You know, so he's talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, it took you a little bit too long to come back with this. I feel like you're double-minded, and a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, or whatever the Bible says. I can't hang with it, guys. I really can't hang with it. So that's where we at. Anyways, the thing says we're going to arrive at 12:53. And right now, as I speak, it's 12:18. Oh my God, it's such a long trip. Why? Is it because of the traffic? Why are we going to take so long to get there, Joel? Huh?
That's what she said, but I don't think she has the traffic.
Cindy's calling. You know Mama Hen was calling. Hold on. What you want?
Hey, Wanda, where you there?
I'm on the vlog. Let me show you. Let me show you. I told you all Mother Hen would call. I'm vlogging in the car, girl. The traffic was good, and then it got stupid right now, but there was an accident.
OJ get granted.
I know. Hey, tell the people.
He got granted. He's coming out in October 1st. Yay!
Different mentality right here in LA. This woman's all the way out here begging. Joe, please don't knock her down. That's all we need, is to hit a crackhead. This is my cousin Debbie, but she's going to bed, okay? I like when you go to bed with your hair combed.
No, I got to take a shower now.
Oh, you're going to shower now? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I got to take a shower now.
These are all cousins. Stefan, Shurston, looking like the dude with all the money. Goldburn. These are all cousin guys.
Yeah, good looks on you.
Let's run through some quick family history and maybe even some ancestry DNA, you guys. So Cindy and Debbie are sisters, and they're my cousins because their mom was my dad's older sister. So they're from the same mom and the same dad. My grandmother had 5 kids for Mr. McNabb, 3 girls and 2 boys. My dad is the youngest, and of course he's a boy. So my aunt Alma passed on maybe 4 years ago. And Debbie's son was the light-skinned boy with the beard, the fully bearded guy. And he has a younger brother that Joe thinks look exactly like Jory. Debbie has a daughter named Sasha that Joe thinks look exactly like me, because I think Debbie kind of favored me in the eye area. And then Cindy's 2 boys, Sherston and Stefan, were the 2 that are visiting from New York. So, huh?
I'll go straight.
You're going straight? Yeah, so those are all cousins. Of course, their mothers are my first cousin. So then they're my second cousin, right? Is that how it works? I don't know how second, third, and fourth cousin works. But they're my cousin's kids. Let's put it that way to make it easy. So it's 1:36 or so. We have to get back on the freeway before 2 o'clock. Because you know how it is when we come to LA. If we get on the freeway after 2 o'clock, we're dead in the water in traffic for 3 hours, and I don't want that. So I have the cream. Where did I put the cream, babe? Right here. This is what Jada needs. Free Derm HC Soothing Dermal Cream, and this is gonna make her look good in no time at all. We feel, because Sherston was talking because he works at Starbucks, and he says with Jada's hand, well, her arm looking two-toned, it doesn't look sorry or anything. It's two-toned. Yeah, he says they're not going to hire her in fast food because they're going to feel like she has some type of infection. So there's a lot of things that go into making your skin look good. But Jada is like really adamant that she's going to rope this thing under control because she has changed her eating, about face turned with her eating, and trying to make sure that she's eating closer to whole than junk, you know what I mean? So oatmeal and nuts and fruits and vegetables is always the best way to go. Let me see who needs me, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, this is Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles, guys. This not have a college over here, Joe?
Just passed.
We just passed it? Oh, that's a university, right? USC? Is it USC?
Something like that.
This is the street that I used to take all the time.
It start by fire.
It start fair? Oh, it's a big thing. Okay. So I used to travel the street all the time to go to school at Los Angeles City College. I used to go on the bus because I didn't used to drive. Jefferson. This is where I used to catch my bus, Ambu.
It's college down there.
All this is the dorms, I guess, no? The dorms. Bob Hope Patriotic Hall. I didn't even tell my dad that I'm down here today. My dad and your mom doesn't know that we're down here today. We came with one goal in mind, huh, baby? Get that cream and go home. See how thick the traffic is? We're going 30 miles an hour. I brought one of these bars that Jory bought. I brought it as a snack, right? Because I didn't know when we were going to be able to eat. Nature Valley crunchy oats and honey, right? So I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be healthy for me. And thank God I didn't eat the 2 pieces. I only had 1 piece because I read the thing and it has natural flavor. That's code word for MSG. So I can't deal with that because I'm going to have really bad side effects. I hope that one little piece that I ate doesn't do me bad because I really needed it because we didn't stop anywhere to eat and all I had this morning was some oatmeal. But now we're going to stop probably at Costco and get pizza or something. It's the cheapest thing you can do when you're on the road. It's not the healthiest, but a good slice of pizza is going to, you know, hold you out till dinner time. Joe's probably going to do his hot dog. Joe likes to do the hot dog. But I don't like the hot dog because one hot dog has 900 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it, and that sodium is the amount of sodium that I can have within a 24-hour period. So that wipes me out of my sodium limit. I think that's why I've always had low blood pressure, because I've always had this many years, and so they've always had to monitor my sodium. Speak, baby.
So I find out I eat hot dog these days. It's funny how my stomach is.
You feel like it gives you indigestion, or you feel tight in your chest? Like indigestion? Yeah, he says the hot dog's been doing him bad lately. Yeah, I haven't eaten a hot dog in forever. Bless you, babe. I don't eat Chinese food. This, I would have never thought that this would have MSG, but I should have thought it, because these things tend to have a lot of protein, and that's how MSG is formed. They modify and hydrolyze the protein, and so that's why you feel good when you eat these things, but because of the protein. But then they messed it up, and you know, it has MSG, and for people who are MSG sensitive like I am, you know, it can do me bad. I could get a headache, I could start having ringing in the ear, dizzy spells, fluid retention to where I can't even breathe. My eyelids will swell. I mean, it's really bad. It gets really bad. So I'm never touching that again. I'm gonna let Jory know that it has MSG too, because sometimes he tries to avoid it. Joshua tries to avoid MSG like the plague, because he knows he gets a lot of the symptoms that I get, you know? Guys, we just reached Costco, and let me tell you, I feel so sick. That thing made me so sick. I think it's the grains that's in it. Makes me feel sick to my stomach. I don't even think it's the MSG that's making me sick. I think it's the grains. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So let me walk this off for a minute, okay? I drank some of the soda, and it settled my stomach a little bit. Look over Joe's shoulder, guys. I mean, in the back part of the pizza, because that makes me feel better, the bread part.
That's why I don't like.
The soda has helped. I don't know what that oatmeal thing did to my stomach, but it's tearing it out. So we're leaving, guys. I hope I don't get sick on the way home, because I feel a lot better right now. He's giving me all the paper napkin to hold. So I had to call Jada and ask her what's the name of the girl that was on Little Women LA, the one where her dad was being accused of having an affair with Elena. And Jada goes, her name is Brittany. And I'm like, I think she's here at Costco. So Jada sent me a picture of what she looked like, and it was her. So I walked over and I said hi to her and her dad. There was this lady that was visiting with them the whole time they were eating lunch, when I was eating my lunch. And she asked me to take a picture of her with them. And I took a fantabulous picture of this lady with them. I even told the dad to put his chin down. You know men like to do that, right? Put their chin up when they're going to take pictures. And the picture came out so beautiful. And then I asked her to take a picture with my phone. I don't know what this lady done did, but I'm not in the picture anywhere. On this one, you could see me halfway. On the other one, I don't know what she did. So thank God Joe came over and Joe took the picture. And here is that picture. And then, of course, Joe got in the picture with them. Joe never likes to get in the picture with people. When I'm taking a picture with celebrities, he always gives me the opportunity to take the picture. He's so cool about that. But this time we had time. They were really nice. They live pretty close to my home. And so, well, in a city, near my city. And so I invited them to come to the show. And we'll see. If they come, we'll have fun. You know what I mean? So, anywho, I'm going... Well, we're trying to catch a freeway, and the line is long on the street. Joe said he should have turned around and went the other way. I'm like, don't be doing any illegal Yui, because we're the type of people that get caught. That's why we don't do wrong things, because we would get caught. So hopefully I won't get sick on the way home, guys. I feel like I've recovered. I think that soda really helped me. So I think it's the bubbles in the soda that helped me, of course. Let me call Jada and tell her who we met, because I didn't even call her back yet. This is day one of Jada using the cream.
There's nothing wrong with Jada. She's just mistaken. She's changing.
I'm gonna show you guys.
I wish.
I'm gonna show you guys how this cream works, though. See?
Why left it? It's me.
I told you to bring it, babe. Why are you my man? You can't bring nothing out the car.
You look like you're so cute.
Huh?
You look like you're so cute. That's all right.
I didn't say nothing about being cute. I said that I'm pampered.
Oh, you guys already ate?
What do you mean already ate?
Because there's like no chicken left, so I was like, if you guys
Joshua was waiting.
Jada, why didn't you tell him we had pizza?
I didn't know. Because I didn't get no pizza.
Did you put the cream on that quick?
Yeah.
How does it feel? It's easing it.
It's not itchy today.
Probably better to ask that question from inside from the harsh heat.
The lighting looks good, doesn't it?
We'll show how it looks in a few days.
Sweet trash.
It's been a crazy evening ever since we got home because right when we got in, Jory was waiting for Joe because on the way home from work, his truck was acting crazy. He said at every stop light or stop sign, the truck would vibrate and shake like if it wanted to shut down. And he brought it home safely. Joe told him to shut it off and wait for us to get in. Joe started it up and the check engine light came on. So that's good news because we have the computer to check to see what it says. And whatever it said, Joe called it in to Sergio and Toby and they told him what to look for. And whatever it is, Joe feels more secure to let them fix it because Joe doesn't want to change like one thing and find out that it's the other thing because we don't have no money to waste right now. So Jory is like freaking out because he needs his truck to go to Comic-Con on Saturday and tomorrow's Friday already. So Joe's going to go in the first thing in the morning to take Jory's truck in while Jory goes to work in the Grand Prix, or one of us can drop him off if anything because he's not going to be far away working. You guys know he's back at the city because he's getting ready for the school to start for the kids on August the 8th. I want to ask you guys to keep praying for Jada with this bout of eczema that she's going through. We do know that eczema starts from within, you know, from what we're eating. And she is doing everything that she can right now to rope her eating back under control. She's not going to eat fermented foods like cheese and relish and pickles and stuff like that. And according to this video Lucy sent for us, she's not supposed to eat fried foods or barbecued foods either. Can't talk tonight because anything that's cooked over 500 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess, is gonna make it flare up. So she's following all the things that she's supposed to follow with the eating. And then this is topical, the cream's topical, and I'm gonna look into supplements for her too. Now she's trying to rope it under control because she wants to try it for one of these magazines to be a model for these dresses that she buys, and I think they pick regular people like her. So she'd like that to be her little side gig. So y'all be praying for Jada, okay? Now, one last thing, because I'm really tired right now. I'm trying a mug campaign at Teespring. Go to teespring.com/bear pantry, and that's TEE spring spring.com/bear pantry. And look at my little mug. It's a teal mug. I put my logo on the front, and on the back I just put some info. I'm thinking maybe I want to create another one where I put the logo on the front and maybe a recipe to like fried jack or something on the back. I don't know. Joshua's even contemplating giving me one of his characters to put on the mug. I don't know what would go on the back, but I'm trying here, guys. I guess the way this thing works, you have to create a campaign, and it can run anywhere from 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 to 14 to 21 days. So I picked 14 days because I wanted to give us time to know what was going on. I didn't want to pick 3 days and then you guys didn't know what was happening. And what it is, you go there, you buy one of the mugs, and I guess at the end of the campaign on August the 3rd, they'll take like 10 days to make the stuff and send it out, and then they'll give me a portion of the profits. And then I had to say what the profit was going to go to, and I just put that it's going to go to the ingredients, you know, to do the show. Go for 4 ingredients to do the show. And that's because in the 5 weeks that we didn't sell that minivan, we kind of depleted all our ingredients, and I'm trying really hard to restock. So that money would truly go to that and not to buy like cameras or tripods or anything like that. It would be flour, rice, beans, stuff like that. So I think I have to buy one of my own mugs because I don't get one for sample. And I think I'm going to try to buy that by this weekend. $14.99 each, I think it's being sold for, plus whatever the shipping is. So if you guys have ever wanted to donate to the show but figure maybe $5 or $1 might be too little, no it's not. So you can go ahead and get something out of your donation. You know what I mean? So in the future, if this works, we're going to try different things like maybe tote bags, shirts, whatever. I mean, you guys suggested whatever they have at Teespring is what I'm going to be using for a while because I don't have to put out any investment. Just create the campaign, put how many things I would like to sell, and then they'll give me the profit when it's done. I don't even know how you cash out the money. We're not there yet. We're just trying to run the campaign right now, okay? So go take a look at it. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can click on it and go straight there and see if you want to purchase one of the mugs, okay? I only have 20 for sale. I don't know what happens after the 20 is sold, if that happens. Like I said, it's pretty new to me, okay? So I'm going to say goodnight for right now because I'm still so nauseated from that stupid thing I ate. I really think it's the fiber. I have to go drink a lot of water to flush it out, and then by tomorrow I'll be perfect. So thumbs up the video for me. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And please, please, please comment. I really look forward to your comments, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. guys, see, I'm doing it.
This is very, very
Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
What's the splash?
Yeah.